Hi guys, welcome you all to my YouTube channel, My Studies. I'm Sunny with the new video for you all, and in today's video I'm going to discuss a different aspect of learning language. Guys, this is the video which will not only teach you the importance of grammatical topic or learning language, but I'm just going to teach you what are the very much essential aspects of learning language. So let's join with me, watch my all other videos to know how you can improve your language or improve your English language. So let's join in today's video, which is based on language improvement. Language it's based on language improvement. Guys, language improvement, when we'll talk, we will come to know what is language improvement. After all, what is the need of it? हमें language improvement की क्या जरूरत है? It's just only for those guys, those friends of mine, those who are very much willing of learning language and improving their spoken English, as well as grip. They want to make the grip on English language. Guys, English, when we talk about English, we have to pay attention on four aspects. That's LSRW. अगर आपको इंग्लिश की अच्छी जानकारी बनानी है, you have to be a good speaker, you have to be good person to know about it. You have to improve LSRW. This is the base, this is the root where you have to work first. So let's talk about LSRW and how can you improve them. The most important thing, how can you improve them? That is the thing which you should take care. So let me tell you what is LSRW. जब आपको लैंग्वेज पे improve करना हो, ग्रिप बनाना हो, सबसे पहले तो LSRW पे आपको सोचना होगा. First one is listening. L stands for listening. S stands for speaking. R, of course, R stands for, guys, R stands for reading. And I will tell you how important reading is, how required and essential part reading is. R for reading, which I will talk separately, and then W stands for writing. It means L, listening, S, speaking, R, reading, and W, writing. If you work on all these four parts of any language, it's my experience and the experience of many other teachers and educators who are with me, that you will be nowhere else in trouble of learning language. So first, you should pay attention on improving these four aspects of language. Let's talk about listening. As we talk about listening, आपको याद हो या आप खुद जानते होंगे, जैसा आप सुनना चाहते हैं, जैसा आप सुनते हैं, वैसे आपके थॉट्स होते हैं. There is a very famous quotation, as you listen, so you act. So if you listen something which is in English or the language you want to learn, you will grab it easily. So start listening something in English if you wish to improve your English. Remember, improvement of English, language improvement is our topic today. So language improvement topic tells you if you wish to improve your language, you have to do friendship with two things. आपको दो लोगों से दोस्ती करनी है. The first one thing is a dictionary. पहला थिंग आपको डिक्शनरी यूज करनी है. use the dictionary. Maybe you can use you may use the dictionary which comes in mobile nowadays. You may use the dictionary which is the traditional dictionaries. Second thing is you have to be friend with the person who can speak the language you wish to learn, or who can just teach you, with whom you can discuss, with whom you can collaborate to learn it. Remember guys, you have to do two things. First one is to be friend with dictionary. The second one is to be friend with a person who can teach you, with whom you can discuss, with whom you can share and collaborate your ideas and talking. So this is what listening. You can listen the news in English. You can listen the audios. Nowadays there are a lot many audios available on social medias, so you can get from there and can listen. Even you can listen English songs, which will help you to modulate your language. You can watch English dubbed movies. If you are very much fascinated to watch movies in English. You can watch cartoons if you are a young one. If you are very much far away from the areas, no matter, you just talk with someone on your social media in English. So this will help you to grab the new words, get familiar with the structure of the sentence. By listening, by audibility, you will come to know what are the structural constructions of the sentences and words. Of course, it will clear out your pronunciation of the words too. Now let's talk about speaking. Guys, this video is properly based on improvement of language, means improvement of speaking too. Speaking will come ultimately to you once you start listening and reading. Guys, believe me, if you do listening and reading in English, speaking will ultimately walks towards you. You know, a child never ever goes in the environment of Hindi learns Hindi when he comes with his four friends, Hindi speaking four friends. Or when we talk about India, of course, you know, in villages children learn ultimately uttering and speaking whatever he hears. So if you hear, you will speak. So speaking is of course the prime motto, which we will continue. Then R. Today I'll just discuss about R, reading. How important reading is, this you should know. Reading is out of all these, reading is the second thing. First listening, which we have discussed. Second one is reading. See how reading can help you and how important reading is. Guys, when we talk about reading, then remember one thing, that this word reading, if you read something, read aloud. Remember, the first thing is read aloud. When you read anything, read aloud. There are two types of reading. One is extensive reading, another is intensive. And one that's silent and loud reading. So whenever you have to read, or whenever you read anything, read loudly. You should be a loud reader to grip up on language or English communication skills. By reading, whether you are reading a magazine, a newspaper, a book, or the young one's book, better way is to take the storybook or take the book you are working with. Read your messages, read your any content you get in your way, and read aloud. No matter if you are reading Hindi in a beginning, then that also works. So you read it. By reading, you will get ideas. You will get thought. You will get pronunciation. You will get structure of the sentence. So the most important thing, by reading you will get ideas, and then pronunciation. And the weakest thing that we face while speaking, weakest trouble you should say, is words. By reading, you will get lot many words. And guys, आपको अगर पता हो, we speak the thing which comes in mind. And the things which comes in mind are either by heard or by listen. So, अगर आप किसी चीज की रीडिंग लगाते हो, तो by reading you will get many thoughts. And if you have thoughts, you can elaborate, you can speak out. So, to generate thoughts and ideas, you start reading the things you wish to speak out. Collect ideas, start collecting ideas, and that will create by reading. When you read something, you get lot many words. जब आप पढ़ते हैं बहुत सारे words आते हैं जो उसकी जरूरत है. That's the root causes, or you should say these are the bricks of a language building wall. Now, after reading aloud, when you read aloud, you develop your pronunciation, the word sounding on the phoneme of your language or words, and of course, it increases your thoughts. So you can do reading first. After listening, reading is also important. It is not necessary that you read books only. You can read the messages. Nowadays, WhatsApp messages are there, enough to read them louder, so that you'll get pronounced them. Now, after getting the ideas, thoughts, words, structure. When you read anything, you read and find the structure of the sentence. जब आप किसी चीज को पढ़ते हैं ना, तो there is a structure of a sentence. Like if you are reading paragraph based on the marker pen, like based on marker pen. So this is a marker. This is a marker, is a kind of sentence which is based on fixed structure. This, then helping verb is, and then a marker. So like this, there are structures based sentences which you have to pay attention to, and those structure will be used in your language whenever you speak out. So this will help you. So start reading any content, any thing you wish, and read aloud. And ultimately writing will be developed once you start reading. And remember guys, when you are reading anything, there you have to do one more work to develop your vocabularies or words, that this content words. Guys, we talk about content words. Actually what happens, क्या होता है, when we study or read something, we start finding meaning or understanding the meanings. So you don't have to understand the meanings. जब आप पढ़ते हैं तो आपको meanings नहीं understand करना है. Just go on reading without appreciation, without understanding the words or meanings. The only words you have to find if you wish to develop your vocabulary while reading or extract the words, only things you have to find is the content words. You have to find out the meanings of the content words. Content words, when we talk about, then in grammar, all those words which are there in the books or anywhere have been divided in 9 parts, which we call parts of speech. I have already made my video on parts of speech. You can watch them. So those parts of speech are the only vocabs. Those are the only words in English language. As you already know that we have 26 letters and 44 sounds. So there get differences of pronunciations, right? I will be making video on linguistics when I'll discuss this all in phonetics. So there finding the differences in vocabs is easy. You will find, but for finding meanings, you have to find the meanings of the words which are nouns, adjectives, verbs, and adverbs. Don't go on finding the meanings of complete sentence. First find the meanings of nouns, adjectives, verbs, and adverbs. And generally in a sentence, you will find hardly 1 or 2 out of these categories of words. So find at least 1 or 2 words and stock them. Use the same word in front of your friend, or as I taught, you need a person with whom you can collaborate with. Use the same words with him or her and talk. Make sentences, make paragraph, collect some few words, collect some more words, and make story. Write your own descriptive forms. use them in your structure and speak out them. That will develop your speaking. Guys, so finding content words are essential. First one is called content words and second categories are called grammatical words. Once you start speaking something, once you start talking with your collaborative friends or teacher or the educator, you need to improve language, improve grammatical errors, which are the secondary parts. It will come ultimately with the way of listening or with the way of reading of the structures. So no matter, you will improve them in between the ways. And even if you can't, then of course my studies by Singh will teach you all these grammatical parts by videos, and I think many of them are already there on my YouTube channel. You can watch them or can study them with any of the form of grammatical structure book. So the grammatical words are pronouns, prepositions, conjunctions, determiners and interjections. They are fixed, they don't change. They are ultimately fixed in numbers, fixed in uses. So once you study them, you will never forget. So let's take a step. Start making your goal. Make small goal of yours to improve your language, and with having a fixed purpose of speaking English or developing your communication skills, let's make the constant practice. Start practicing each L, R and of course S, LSRW. Start getting them practice. Pick up the working vocabularies first. Working vocabularies means active vocabularies. Pick up the words which are regularly used or which are useful for you in your daily life. Pick them up first and then start. And mind it friends, once you will come to know that you became a very good speaker and you will be a good learner and speaker too. So keep watching, keep entertaining yourself with the learning in the world of language, and hope this video will suffice you the stepping up of language improvement. Let's start this step first, listening, and comment in the chat box or comment box whether what topic is the trouble for you so that I can deal out with that. Hope you enjoy the video. If you are new for the channel, subscribe it. If you are already the member, keep watching. Thank you and have a cheerful day.